Hey guys, it's Megan Lynn here again. Just doing video 2, just about general spiritual talk. I am a professional intuitive, so I'm just here to answer questions, give a little bit of guidance as far as just different spiritual topics. I know that there's a lot of research out there, and I'm just giving advice based off my personal experience. Everybody has a little bit different of a journey. So today what I really wanted to talk about was the difference between, I hear a lot of, when you're doing research online or people that are getting really involved into spirituality, they do look into what are called soulmates. Soulmates, soul family, things like that. And then kind of a newer theory and a newer little piece of knowledge that just came out recently is on twin flame unions. So I just kind of wanted to distinguish a little bit of a difference between the two. I do feel like there's a lot of confusion as far as what soulmates are, what a soulmate connection is, soulmate relationship, a romantic soulmate relationship versus soul family or star family that you guys travel with throughout your lives, and you guys kind of choose to incarnate that way and reconnect throughout different periods in your life through different people. So as far as the difference between soulmates, and then I'll kind of talk about twin flames a little bit and shed a little bit of light on that. So soulmates and twin flames are a very romanticized kind of concept. People really like the idea of, finding a soulmate, or, ooh, he's my twin flame, and, we're supposed to be together, and it's just torrid love affair. So as far as soulmates go, I believe most of us have chosen to come down here with different soul family. So soul family would be before we decide to incarnate and come learn whatever lessons that we need to evolve the soul. We do have soul family that we do choose to travel with to kind of keep us on point throughout our life, to kind of maintain a connectivity. But soul family that you travel with is not just it's not just one group of people. There's a lot of aspects that are reoccurring within people that you continue to meet throughout your life, and you cycle in and out of those friendships. But there are those people around you. Maybe you just, you start a new job and you meet people that you just feel really just for no reason really connected with. Their energy feels really warm to you and really familiar. Then you might be in contact with soul family connected through those aspects. And you'll continue to see those reoccur throughout your life as they travel with you, just in different ways, different areas. You also do incarnate with different soulmates. So the soulmate relationship, that can be a number of different things. We meet soulmates through friends, people we choose to surround ourselves with. We also do meet them and choose to take them as romantic partners. Soulmate is just somebody who connects with you on a really deeper spiritual level, also an intellectual level. You guys just kind of get each other. Soulmates are really good to have around. They're great, just kind of finding a comfort zone within your existence down here. They're people who definitely speak your language. They're people who you choose to incarnate with, and you do choose to have multiple soulmates as well. So I know that I've had soulmates come through as just, and it's actually been fleeting. They'll come in and out of my life, but I recognize them for what they are in that moment, in that point in my life. But we do have multiple soulmates, whether that's romantic partners. Sometimes you do incarnate with a soulmate here. You guys meet for whatever reason, it doesn't work out, or and the timing's not right. Don't worry, there's definitely more of them out there, even though it may seem that they are few and far between. So that's a little bit about soul families. Your star family, people just kind of reincarnating with you throughout different periods in your life. You'll continue to run into these people, or continue to run into people who share these aspects. They're always aspects that benefit you to be around. They're not any sort of negative reoccurring karmic cycles, that toxic relationships, anything like that. They're people who are here to be around you. So as far as the soulmates, soul families, those are things that we choose. As far as twin flames, if you guys have never heard of twin flame unions, those are being romanticized as well as almost sort of like a soulmate relationship. They complete you in a way, or they teach you these lessons in a way. Twin flames are very, very difficult. If you do find a twin flame, what you'll often find, and I've actually backed this from astrology, and I'll kind of go into that a little bit deeper, is that a twin flame wakes you up in an area that you are not woken up in, and it's more about soul evolution than it is about finding a romantic twin flame lover and you guys, you know, push each other to be better. It's really not like that. And a lot of what happens with twin flame relationships is that one twin may evolve and the other one can't catch up, or they their soul isn't at that evolutionary area to where they have the ability to do that. They may still be stuck in cycles. So what I found from my twin flame relationship was that it was about me having an emotional awakening. I was always a very just self-assured person, very helpful person, but very independent. I was not emotional, so I couldn't really connect with people on that level, and it did kind of hinder my intuitive abilities. After meeting my twin flame, we both immediately recognized that, you know, this was something different. It was not unlike a soulmate connection, in where we were very, very similar. And I actually, when first time I met him, I said, oh, I've never met somebody with my eyes. We have very similar features as well. And it's because you guys are sharing a soul. So he would have aspects that I was missing, and I would have aspects that he was missing. So what I found during the twin flame process, and it's still evolving and still going through it, is that I had an emotional awakening when I got very, very heart-centered, and my heart woke up, which was actually in a very emotional sign. So it was basically the opposite. I'm Aquarius, and my Venus is actually in Pisces. So you're taking like the God complex, most independent female of the zodiac, and then opening that heart center up into Pisces, which is probably the most emotional, feminine sign that you can ever kind of go through. And I had to find a way to work through that. So what we actually found is that my twin happens to be Pisces, which is probably the most emotional, sensitive, romantic of the males. And when he opens his heart up, he's actually in Aries, which is probably the most masculine of the men. So we basically just mirror each other from what we were actually seeing on the inside, and then we completely flip-flopped. So if people are looking for twin flames, it's not anything that's easy. It's really difficult. You will continue to flip back and forth, kind of go back to those ego selves sometimes, but it's more, twin flame unions is more about soul evolution. Your soul, you know, there's something in it that needs to wake up, that needs to help you evolve. So as far as twin flame unions, if you guys have any questions about those, I do help a lot of people, like I said, with twin flames, and I actually will usually chart couples and back it with astrology, and you can actually see where their aspects are actually on the inside and not what their ego self is projected on the outside to the outside world. So if you guys have any questions about soul family or twin flames, or if you guys are having any issues with soulmates or twin flame unions, just be aware there's a lot of false twin flames out there. A lot of people are kind of romanticizing the idea, thinking like, oh, I found my twin flame, and it really isn't. So if you guys have any questions about that, feel free to shoot comments below. Also, you can email me at Megan, MEGAN 939@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions. My next little video will probably be a lot longer, probably be a two-part. It's going to be about astrology, so it's going to be a two-parter because there's a lot that has to do with it. It's also really a lot of fun for me to talk about it. I really enjoy doing it, and it's usually fun for a lot of people to learn more about their aspects and you know, why this Scorpio is so different from another Scorpio born 2 days, you know, after them. So I'll kind of go over that a little bit. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot comments. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys. Be blessed.